Well, guys, this might be the last video you ever see from me. As you can see way over there, I don't know if I can zoom in. That's Derek's car. It broke down somewhere here in the wilderness with no water, no shelter, no signal or real means of any way back to modern society. I don't know how many miles, how many days I'm gonna have to trek to make my way back to my house, but I don't know if I'll even make it. I'll probably succumb to depression and suicide before the hunger gets to me. I don't know. What should I talk about in these last fleeting moments of my life? At least the weather's nice. You know, that's one thing California has. It's good weather, transgenders, and high taxes. You know, you gotta love it. It's nice. I just went to the dentist. You know, I wasn't expecting to have to fend for myself out here in the fucking wilderness. I was just trying to get my teeth did, you know? Dentist asked me, "Hey, Austin, what do you do for money?" I'm just like, well, bitch, I fucking smoke weed on camera, you know? Living the life. Fortunately, soon I probably won't be living much at all. I'm like, yeah, I basically just talk about politics and shit. I don't really play games. And she was like, oh, are you a Republican or are you a Democrat? And I was like, I'm a Republican. And man, she was like, fuck yeah, bro, that's so base. And I was like, cool, bro. Like somebody out here gets it. If I was Leo, that story would have ended with me getting blown. Sucks I'll never see Leo again. But it's alright. He was probably gonna rape me if I spent any longer around that guy. I'm getting further and further away from my vehicle. I wasn't sure what I should grab out of there because I didn't want to be too weighed down on supplies. I grabbed the essentials. I grabbed an ounce of weed, my pipe. I could have grabbed some sort of water vessel. I had some empty water bottles in there, but I decided to take the ounce of weed instead. I thought that was more important. I might be able to use this as a bargaining tool if I come across some natives. There's some here now. You see, I'd asked them for help, but I don't think they have cell service either. There are a lot of homosexuals in California, so I might end up getting child molested. I'm 22, but I still look like a child, so a child predator might mistake me for a child and try to molest me. I've come to a crossroads. Stunt. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna let my gut send me on my way. So I'm gonna take a left here. And then hopefully by the time I make it to my house, I won't have succumbed to the elements. I'm just recording my last moments on this planet because when I'm in heaven and all you dirty heathens are burning in the fiery infernos of the 7th layer of hell, you know, it won't be that bad for me, but I probably won't be able to see you again. And that's some shit, man. So at least you can use this video to remember me by. Man, look at that. What a fucking place to die, bro. Probably some native ass out there I could fucking hunt down if I wasn't so goddamn thirsty. I don't know, maybe if the sun starts setting, I'll have to take up shelter. I could blast a hole out of this rock. Wait, no, I would need dynamite. That was a fucking stupid idea. I could just find a cave that is already... I'll just need to find a cave. See, I'm succumbing to the sun. It's giving me delusions. I don't know how long this road is. This could take me fucking 10 miles before I get back to anywhere that I actually know I'm supposed to be. I heard the beep of another car. Probably should ask those people for help. But I can't do that. I'm too base. Asking strangers for help? What am I, a fucking woman? No. I'm fucking Captain No Pussy, bro. I got a fucking big cock. Like, I can walk, 3.5 miles. I mean, I don't really know what that means. It says there's deer 3.5 miles from here, if you can read. Oh, shit, I dropped my ounce of weed. Tragic loss. I'd be a lot more upset about this whole dying in the wilderness thing because my car broke down and ran out of gas if I didn't have weed. But at least I have that. Let's see, do I have cell signal yet? If I could call my dad, that'd be very nice right now. Oh shit, I do! Aha! Alright guys, I don't think I'm gonna die. After all, wow. Wow, this is awesome. Woo! Am I right? Yeah! Hell yeah! Woo! Woo! I feel alive, baby. From having no signal and no hope to having LTE. Oh, look, I just got a notification for a new quartering video. Man. God damn. That's a good feeling. Let's go sit over here. I can prop my phone up. I'll smoke a little bowl in this drainage ditch. That's a nice drainage ditch. Celebratory. Actually, I don't want to put my phone on that homeless blanket. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea to use a fucking nasty homeless rag as a means to prop up my phone. Very stupid. But at least I'm not going to die. My phone only had 20% when I started this recording. For all I know, my phone could run out of battery before I have a chance to call somebody to come to my assistance. However, I've actually implemented a backup plan. Sorry, you have to see my knees. They're very girly and uncomfortable to look at. Solar-powered battery pack, baby. I'm come prepared. You see? Infinite power. I wouldn't even have to worry about my phone dying. That'd be some fucking fag shit, you know what I'm saying? That's a word that people don't say enough anymore. Soon enough, you're not going to be able to say any words. Like, the word "thee's" going to be offensive to fucking "it's," and then all of a sudden, human language as we know it just devolves into nothing. So, say fag every once in a while. Fucking live a little. Goddamn. If I can't find my lighter, I think I might actually kill myself instead of calling my dad to come pick me up. Let's see here. I got a lot of things in my pocket. Here we go. I got some joint papers too. Maybe we'll smoke a little joint here, a little celebratory joint. Before I had my car is a yellow Mustang, and it used to always have problems where it would fucking run out of gas at like a quarter tank. So I've actually run out of gas driving home from Danny's house like 4 or 5 times on the side of the highway. This is the first time it's happened in the middle of nowhere though. I was prepared to go full survival man mode though. I mean, setting some fucking rabbit traps, constructing some sort of filtration system out of a log and some charcoal or some shit. I'd make it, bro. I'm built different. I'm a machine, dog. Alright, we got this premium cannabis. I got this ounce of weed. It's some dank-ass sativa, too, for $105 an ounce. I don't even know how it's possible. It's the house brand of this dispensary that I went to, and they just started growing their own shit, so they can sell it for, like, reasonable prices, and it's just, like, some dank-ass fucking sativa, so... Pack a little bowl here. Cheers out of the old Minion pipe. Hell yeah, banana, you know what I'm saying? Cheers, mate. I know this is the best video you've probably ever seen. This is content, This is real life. This is reality right here. Sometimes you find yourself in difficult positions, like whether or not you want to go for one job or the other. whether or not you want to stay in your hometown or move out to the West Coast like I did. Or sometimes you have to decide whether or not you want to put your ounce of weed in your pocket for your 10-mile walk or a water bottle. And clearly, I made the correct decision. You know, even if, say, the other decision has an 80% chance of being the better one, sometimes you fucking roll that dice, you pick that 20% odds, and you make the right decision, because I didn't know I was going to find cell signal out here. I thought I was fucked until I got back to my house. Hell, I don't even know exactly where my house is. I just knew the general direction I was driving, and I know that I wasn't, like, super far away. But for all I know, I could be on the other end of an entire mountain right now. But I knew that bringing my ounce of weed was what it was all about. What's up, baby? Damn. A little fucking hottie in a Porsche with the fucking top drop. You know, I probably just look like a homeless guy bent over taking a shit. Probably not the best look. She did slow down a little bit and let me catcall at her. I'm just kidding. That was an old guy. He's probably just seeing what I was doing. There was no hot chick in that car. See, I'm a good actor, man. I'm an even better liar. Even though I don't lie a lot. But man, I fucking lie my ass off. Like, every single time that I told you guys that Dino was straight, that guy gay as hell. Y'all really believe me in that? Nah. I knew I couldn't make a video without at least calling Dino gay one time. I'm gonna go back to standing up because this angle looks cool. I look like I'm Eminem or something in a rap music video. What's up, fool? Guy was messing up my shot, man. Like, hey, yo, my fucking car broke down. I ran out of gas and it made me frown. But I got the gas and I'm smoking it down because my dick is fat and your mom's butt round. It's word. Hell yeah. Big ribs? Big ribs? Getting stony baloneyed out here, cuh. Man, I mean, I was sick of looking at that sky. Look at that shit. Oof. Man, that's like something Brooks would paint. You feel me? Cheese. Yeah, sun's too bright. I still be looking cool though. You know I got my drip on. Hell yeah, it's probably why nobody offered to give me any help, because I look like a fucking homeless retard. Not that homeless people are retarded, but I look like a retarded person that later became homeless. Similar to a gay retard, which is a retard who became gay. Though I guess some people say you're born gay. I still think the debate's out on that. Because, like, what if someone was, like, just became gay, like, in middle school? Doesn't mean they're not gay if they weren't born gay. Some people just become gay later. These kind of philosophical questions can't be asked anymore because today's society has fucking bones of glass and skin of paper, and everything offends them. Well, I ain't like that. I'm hard as a motherfucker. I got a fat cock. In my crew, we don't fuck with you, cut. You know what I'm saying? Like, we build different out here. If you're this deep in this video, you're fucking built different. And you probably know how to please a woman correctly. Like, all these cucks, man. Like, why are you letting girls fuck your girl? Like, why are you letting guys fuck your girl, bro? You're just not fucking your girl good enough. And, like, even if your dick ain't that big, like, it ain't even your dick's fault. It's just your game whack. So get it together, cucks. Unless you like just jerking off to your girlfriend getting boned. Which, that's just something I don't really understand. Like, I just don't get it, man. Why would you want to see another guy fuck your girl, bro? Like, the whole point of, like, locking a chick down is that pussy is exclusive, you know what I'm saying? Keeps it fresh, bacteria free. You know, she ain't gonna give you fucking AIDS or some shit. But if you're letting fucking Johnny Boy from the club come over and rail your girlfriend while you jerk off, just like, you gotta rethink your life and get fucking God. Like, people say, oh, don't kink shame. I'm kink shaming you, bro. There's something fucked in your head if you're letting your girl get railed by another guy. I'm sorry. Anyways, cheers. I packed another bowl when I meant to roll the joint. Your mom coming over because she really liked my spoink. She trying to get that clap, and I'm trying to get that clam. She said, all right, Austin, thought you was part of the clan. I said, nah, homie, I love the blacks. They my best friends, and they gots my backs. Let's roll a joint. I'm gonna roll it on my solar thing. That was a good investment. It was about $65. Driving home from Texas with Dino. Didn't have any power in the car. Like, for some reason, the charging port in the car didn't work. So I had to pull over and buy a portable battery charger. And I wanted to get one that was big enough, because usually they're about half charged. So that would give me enough battery to last the rest of the way home. It's called problem solving, ladies and gentlemen. It's called sacrificing. Sometimes you gotta throw $65 on a stupid portable battery, because that's all you got. Sometimes you gotta leave your car down at the side of the road and walk up the street a little ways and realize that, oh wow, I actually do have cell signal, you know. But if you would have just stayed in the car for fucking 3 hours moping or stuck my finger out, you know, looking for a hitchhike, I could have got raped in my asshole tonight. I could have ended up in a shoebox, chopped into little pieces, thrown off a side of a cliff with a loose, bloody asshole. I just got a notification for 15% battery remaining. That's not bad. This video is so good. What a great video. I don't think there is a better video. People think, Austin, why don't you post actual YouTube videos? And I'm like, listen, if I actually posted YouTube videos, they would be so good that I would make everybody look bad. And I couldn't do that, you know? Like, I'm not trying to, like, show up and make everybody on YouTube look like a fucking casual. Because if I dropped bangers like this every day, I don't know what would happen, bro. I'd be swimming in so much pussy, I'd probably drown. Like, I'm apprehensive to try to become famous. Like, I like the idea of having wealth and power, don't get me wrong. If I could rule an entire kingdom and just, like, send out legions of soldiers to do my bidding, sign me the fuck up. But at the same time, like, that's a lot of pressure, bro. Because, like, I'm just trying to play RuneScape in my room, you know, and jack off to anime porn. That responsibility's a little scary, but the power sounds intriguing. I feel like we can all sort of relate to that. Who do you guys think is the Antichrist? Interesting question. Probably out there by now. The world's kind of fucked. You know, if you're this deep in the video, I think we can get to the real pressing questions. Why did the Democrats want to just keep aborting everybody's babies to, like, fund stem cell research in order to find the Philosopher's Stone and reach immortality and live forever? I don't get it, bro. Like, how can you go to Mexico and get injected with just, like, 50 million stem cells knowing that that was just, like, some baby that lost their ability to live, that's then been grounded up and shot into your spinal cord? Sup, baby? That wasn't a girl. That was just some guy looking at me weird in a Tesla. He had his window down, so he totally heard me. But yeah, what do y'all think about Chinese people, like, cloning people and shit? Because, like, we've cloned sheep. You know, there's Dolly the sheep or whatever. Like, if you can clone other animals, why can't you clone a human? And then they say there's some sort of, like, ethics violation there. But who gives a fuck, bro? If I was some Chinese doctor, I'd be cloning people too. Hey, do you think the Chinese clone people? He shook his head like this. So, like, I don't know. So that gives it like a 50-50 shot. There's a guy on a bicycle. If you don't believe me, he's right there. I wasn't lying about this one. He gave me the 50-50. So, hey, maybe the Chinese are cloning motherfuckers. Like, I wouldn't doubt it. If I was Chinese, I'd be cloning people. They don't have God. Morality doesn't exist. Therefore, clone whoever you want, bro. Fuck it. Nah, some Chinese people actually are Christian. It's interesting. But if you're Christian in China, they'll like hunt you down and murder you. Because then you're like worshipping a god, like puts a god over the government, which is like a big bad in communist like societies. So they'll have like these underground churches and just like houses. And sometimes they won't even have full Bibles. They'll just have like little scraps of the Bible or like a page or two. I used to I'm still like big into church and shit, so don't get me wrong. Whenever I was a kid, we would have like these missionary people. And missionaries were like ninjas for Jesus. They go like undercover. So like we would have like a few missionaries from our church, and we would donate a certain amount of money. Like, I mean, as much as you want. You didn't even have to donate, but we would donate towards funding these missionaries to go to like countries like China and other places where it's illegal to be a Christian. And they would be like undercover Christians, like leading churches and shit. And we had a couple missionaries fucking die. Like a couple people that went to our church that were in like fucking Syria or some shit trying to bring people to God got like executed by some Islamic terrorists or some shit. I'm pretty sure. I think they were in Turkey. I'm like, it was some crazy shit, bro. And I was like, oh man, I remember that family. Like, they were the cool missionary family, and now they're fucking dead. Shit's hard in the streets, bro. Trying to be a Christian, like, in other countries. It's crazy that people even go through with it. I don't even know why I got on this topic, but I was just thinking about this, like, earlier today. I was like, gosh, like, goddamn, dude. That husband and wife from my old church when I was a little kid got straight up out, like taken, like, offed. That's the word I was looking for. By fucking jihadis or some shit in the Middle East because they were trying to teach people the Bible. Like, fuck, bro. It's like taking your Christianity shit, like, really hardcore. You're like a Christian ninja, bro. Going undercover. Like, and it's something I guess only people who grow up in the church even really know about. Though I guess maybe other people know about it. Maybe people just think they're crazy. To some degree, they kind of are. I got this joint rolled up. So, fool. It's that same guy in the Porsche, but coming back the other direction. I guess he just comes out here to fucking drive around in his fancy car and jerk off up and down the hills. That's what a lot of these people do. I fucking hate these people who ride bikes down these streets. It's like a highway. But all through Malibu and Calabasas and shit. And just like, I don't know, anywhere in this like general area of California, bikers are just allowed to ride their bikes on the street. And earlier I was taking a turn, and there was a biker on my right. So I'm trying to get like around him. And then a UPS truck is turning like through a blind turn. And he's like coming into my lane a little bit because he's like a big ass UPS truck. So there was like a foot on like the side of the biker and the UPS truck on either side of my car. And I'm just like, fuck all these fucking people on bikes, bro. This is a highway. It's not a fucking trail through the woods, like a little green belt or like a sidewalk through a park. Fuck you. Get a car. You know, you can ride your bike somewhere fucking else. Like, stop. I hate them, dude. I want to go to the school board meeting and like film myself, or the neighborhood homeowners association shit, and just be like, Every one of these motherfuckers riding around on a bike gotta go, or I'm going to inevitably kill somebody out here by accident. How many fucking people on bikes gotta die before shit changes in this goddamn country? Sometimes I yell at them. I'm like, get a fucking car, asshole! Fuck you! I don't want like my neighbors to get mad though. But fuck him, dude. You could just jog. You could go somewhere else. Why do you have to fucking ride your bike on the goddamn highway? Fuck you. Word up to the fire department. Keeping us safe. Gassing out, dog. We getting fucking smoked the fuck out. Smoke the fuck out in the morning. Smoke the fuck out in the morning. If you actually watch that video, apparently he says smoke the fuck out in the morning and not smoke the fuck up. Sort of a Mandela effect, if you will, for the Danny Mullen regime. Danny and Leo right now are flying to the blank town in America. I'm not going to spoil it because I don't know if they've said it, but it's going to be another one of those videos. And it takes place in Texas. Now, I'm disappointed I didn't get to go, but they're not going to my neck of the woods. They're not going to Houston. Eventually, they'll bring me when we go to Houston because he said he would. Danny's scared of Houston, though. He thinks he's going to, like, get shot. And I'm like, nah, man, we'll just stay in, like, the fucking suburbs, bro. We're not going to fucking die. Though, people do fucking die in the suburbs. Some people get shot and shit over weed. It happens. I mean, y'all know about that. You notice, like, the more I smoke weed, I started this video, I was sober, and now that I'm high, I'm just, like, straight thugging. My whole composure changed, my whole dialect changed. I've just turned into, like, a fucking H-Town thug, you know what I'm saying? Shit. It feels good to be alive, though, bro. I literally thought I was gonna be walking, like, 10 fucking miles. But I'm not. I lived. Well, this has been fun. I think before my phone dies, I'm going to call my dad and have him pick me up. Running out of gas is scary, ladies and gentlemen. Some might even say that it's the scariest thing that could ever happen to somebody. I wouldn't say that. But I've never been raped. Thank you for coming with me on what I thought was the final moments of my life. It really does mean the world. And as this joint ends and our time with each other goes away, I just want to remind you that I'm the greatest motherfucking YouTuber, streamer in the whole goddamn motherfucking world, and I got the fattest cock. And I smoke the fattest gas. And I blow the fattest clouds. And I fuck the thinnest women. Peace out.